Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We're sitting upstairs at the VIP area. Not very VIP at the moment, but it will be, we promise you. Without further ado, let me introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world, Miss Ochin Gracivia Olabu.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again. And on these conversations, on these sit-down videos, as we call it, we actually getting more closer to you all, our dearest members of family, and of course the guests of our channel. Only in these moments we can share to you all our ideas. We can show you anything you want, but here, when we're sitting in front of this lovely camera, as we are sitting in front of you all, our huge and beautiful audience, to which we would like to say you, first of all, huge thank you for all of the people, to all of the people who are supporting us, who made us happy day after day, and really, we are lucky people, we are successful people that we met all of you, because we are trying to do all for you to enjoy the places here. Not only for us, as you understand, we want you to enjoy as much as possible your vacations in Cyprus, especially in Paphos. It's a lovely place. Even if it rains for some time, the shower goes off and then it's coming the beautiful sunshine. You must know that, especially some of you who come in longer than a year or two, I mean the season or two. So you must enjoy it, really enjoy it. And we will do all our best in order to provide not only that beautiful sunshine and hospitality of the people in Cyprus, but we provide all our kindness to you and will provide the service that you deserve.
We will indeed, at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar, the girl with her name above the door. The sign writing is actually being made as we speak. Keep coming back to the little channel known as Marika and Me, and you'll get to see the progress in the bar. Today, what we're going to talk about, well, there's a little bit of paper here, and if you look carefully at it, you'll see a little word at the top. That's Keo. So Keo have been, and Keo are going to install our little magic pumps that will serve a pint or two.
Yes, today the man came and provided a very beautiful service, I should say, and we were explained what sort of food, drinks and beverages we can have from their company. So they provided an excellent service, really, and I am so happy that we met this company. Overall, we're going to communicate another companies, of course, because they cannot provide all that we want. Sometimes in their specializing is not only what we want, but sometimes, you know, you have to go and put your roots, should I say, in many places in order to be covered, should I say, or full completed from the jobs you're going to do. And of course, everyone who wants to open something like we are doing now should be very well aware what sort of things they've got. And they've got many ideal drinks for us, and not only the drinks in drafts for it, like a Keo beer and some other beers. Let it be a secret for the moment.
We'll keep it a secret.
Yes, yeah. But they will provide in bottles. The service of them, it's very quick, as we were explained, and if we only want anything unexpected and not, for example, you missed to order, in a simple word I should say, something that you wanted to order, then it's going to be the extra, like a umbrella quick service done by them. Of course, you shouldn't make them run very often, because very soon they get tired.
Well, they'll get upset if you run them round the ring road, shall we say. But they've assured us that they will deliver to us once a week guaranteed. And of course, if we need an emergency supply of something, like The most popular beer in Cyprus, in Paphos in particular, is Kia, the number one beer. They will always supply it the following morning as well. So we've ordered quite a few pumps to serve their beers. We're in communication with Carlsberg and Guinness, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that they're coming tomorrow. So we're going to have a wide array of different beverages for you guys. Obviously, soft drinks. We've Leighton's a secret. We're having Pepsi, but we're also having Coca-Cola as well.
Yes, let it be, let it be. You know, there is nothing wrong with Pepsi. I personally cannot see a big difference, whereas Mr. Paul can. He's a Coca-Cola, I don't want to say only Coke drink, long time.
A long time.
He's very familiar with this, very, very well knowledge, should I say. And immediately, if you put him two glasses and turn him back with a Pepsi and Coke, he will understand which is which. So I don't know how does he do it, but he does. I would not even see the difference. Now close to another, don't cry.
A lot of people can taste the difference, but a lot of people do prefer Pepsi. Lady Karen in downtown Manchester, she prefers Pepsi.
And also
Lady
Andrea.
Yes.
Yes. We are going well. Some of my beads, crystal beads arrived, but here we go again with something that they do. In the website or in the picture that they want to sell in the internet, they show you, if you don't go to sizes and you don't see what the size it is, it's actually a mistake, a huge mistake. So we all should go and see sizes, which is very important thing, because you think that you order that big size of every crystal hangers or beads.
These are for the chandelier, by the way. Some of the things that have arrived have been disappointing. And some have been very, very good.
Yes, but then you can work it out. Maybe you don't put, I won't put that much stuff on it, because as I'm repeating myself, as I mentioned, it's in my opinion, it could have been bigger. So my mistake then, I didn't look some of them I did look for the sizes, and then I realized that the sizes that arrived were much smaller. Never mind about it. We can. We
all know that you like big things, don't you?
Yeah, we do. If the thing arrives, it should be quite big, because how in this chandelier you can put the small size of the beads. It's going to be disappearing or disappointing actually. If anything, this chandelier is becoming much shinier.
This is the chandelier, by the way, just in case you have missed it. There it is, and it's been blinged up quite a lot. It's pretty gold, as we can see. There are some like candles now under the bulbs. We're going to be changing those bulbs, by the way, getting some shades, and of course a lot of bling is going to go on it. Wall of Fame in the background, that's been plastered. Hopefully that's going to get painted tomorrow, and then we can start to construct the Wall of Fame on the Hollywood staircase. What is the Wall of Fame, I hear you say? Well, that's the place where many people are going to have their names on a brick or two. And of course, some of our superstars, like the girl in charge of the show, our day man.
Our day man, and many other people who really provided that help for the bar to go on. And we still have a lot of things to be done. But I believe, I really truly believe now that something that I can notice, people may even not notice. Why? Because as Ness said, people not coming to look for every square millimeter how it's been done. They are just coming to meet you, to bring that support and solidarization, should I say, to your opening day especially. So if we, due to some reasons, if we are not that ready as we talked, because many things cannot be up to us, then people will forgive us. The most important is meeting up and greeting and seeing each other. What can be better?
Well, we'll be 99%. No one will notice.
99.
We ordered the furniture yesterday. That's coming in on the 1st or 2nd of March. The painting will all be done by then. The decking, the floors will be done. That's going to be brought to us around about the 5th or 6th of March. We have purchased 120 rather stylish, retro-looking raton chairs, is what they're called, with cushions. We've bought 20 leatherette, rather nice-looking bar stools. 10, not plastic, they're in between plastic and metal. They're for outside. Polyurethane, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
So they're more hard-wearing for the outside area. 20 tables.
25.
25, is it? Well, somewhere around there.
Somewhere there.
Somewhere around there. Anyway, we spent 14-something thousand euros, so I had a bit of a shock, but that's life. That's life, isn't it? We're on the outlook for now some armchairy things and some sofas. And we want them to be a little bit special and a little bit unique. So we don't want 10 of the same. We want one of that one and 2 of that one and a sofa and a couple of coffee tables.
It's going to be more homish look. That's why. We don't want it to be looking as a standard bar, because it's a hospitality place. It's a shop, should I say, or a bar of meeting friends, family members. And therefore, we want to bring to it a look of home. How?
Yeah, a relaxed vibe. That's what the Marika Lounge Bar is all about. It's where you can come and have a great, great time. Perhaps if you only want a bottle of water, or perhaps if you only want some information, you can come to us. We'll have tickets from Paphos Cruises, various Jeep safaris, all sorts of bits and bobs, hire car companies, help and advice. Come and see us, and we'll do our very, very best to make sure that your problem has gone away. Now, back to the Wall of Fame. Many, many people are having their name on that wall. I'd like to say a massive, massive thank you to 1 or 2 of them now. Many people have chosen to gift us £50 via PayPal by looking at Paul G. Cyprus. In the PayPal search box, up will come my face, and of course the face of the most beautiful woman in the world, your Marika and my Marika. And we thank you very, very much indeed. And there's a lot of people who've come on their adventures to Paphos, who popped their heads in the door and literally handed us money as well. I'd like to say a big, big thank you to Lady Rachel of the Jeffreys, and of course Sir Andy of the Jeffers. And of course they'll be having a brick or 2 on the Wall of Fame on the Hollywood staircase.
Yeah. You know, it's so nice when people don't want to miss that moment of helping, because they do realize how much huge job we've been doing, and nothing wrong with the area here, but around about this bar and many other places were not looking rather clean and tidy. So we had to clean, and we will still clean areas, because after when we've done everything, we will just lick up the area around, and everything will be looking much nicer and fresher. And of course, when the time of decorations will come, that's where you just redust a little dust here, there. Then you put the flowers, you put this artificial maybe plants, and then it's looking even much better.
It is indeed. The Marika Lounge Bar is all part of the Bar Street, the most famous street in the world, certainly in Paphos, rejuvenation project, which is taking place over the next couple of years. And we ourselves, yes, Sir Chris of the Bridlington, have actually paid for the bar next door to be all boarded up, because there were some broken windows, and we saw it not only as an eyesore, but as danger. So we've coughed up just under €700 to have all of that boarded up, which you may have seen on a video the other day, and we'll feature it again in one of our updates further down the line. Slowly but surely, the lounge bar is starting to take shape. Our toilets, yes, are finally fitted, not quite operational yet, because they've got to do a full water test and leak test before they put the water on. But my builder mate, known as Sir Steve of the Homing Fix, has promised us by the last day of February, everything will be hunky-dory. All the plastering's been done outside. The painters are coming in tomorrow, and they've told us 10 days they'll have it all done. A lot of gold going on, as you know. Steve, again, of the Homing Fixing, is coming with a floor sander, and we're going to sand all the floors down.
Yeah.
And we're going to treat them and varnish them, obviously. Going to come on an awful lot over the next, should we say, 7 to 10 days.
Yeah, must be. The floor has a huge importance to the area, huge importance, because I just didn't say anything. I was looking around and thinking, especially on the floor, thinking that somebody who came and worked here before could have done much cleaner work. Now it's not that principal thing, because it's going to be sanded anyway. But what can be better than the clean job, so then you don't have to redo it or recorrect your mistakes. This is how I understand. Every renovation is very hard, don't get me wrong, and Mr. Paul is doing all his best to cover up that bar station, beautifully shiny bar station, where you would see the natural wood surface just covered with a polish, like a clear coat, but they call it soft
call it
glass,
liquid glass, which is
liquid
varnish,
glass,
by the
which
way.
is, yes, and slowly but surely understand still a lot of things, as I said before, but never mind, it's all, like you do the puzzles and you now understand, the more you go in further down, the better and the easier the job is becoming. So then you know what direct to take, and the finished direct is coming very soon.
It's getting closer and closer and closer. Like I say, Kia have been in. They're going to be fitting our pumps, hopefully next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that is. They say they're not arguing with each other, so there shouldn't be a problem. That in will come Carlsberg. And when they come in, they're also going to fit a special little pump for a man in downtown Llangollen who likes to watch now and again. Now, he's not the only gentleman that likes a tipple of this certain drink. There are a few other people as well. It starts with a G, which just happens to be my surname as well.
Guinness.
And it comes all the way from Dublin.
It's
does
a
indeed.
Guinness. We actually having a lot of drafts. We're gonna have a lot of draft beers, and not many places have that draft beers. And now I understand why. Because once you open that barrel with a beer, within 4 days you have to sell it as soon as possible. After about 4th or 5th day, it's become, because the air now squashing the amount of beer, or how to say it, if you understand what I mean. The air is going to get mixing together with the liquid which is in the barrel, and that is not very good fact of it. So it means you have to be quick to sell it as soon as possible. But then after all this, you have the expiry date on every barrel written. So we are going to follow all the recommendations of each type of beer, because some of the types of beer, well, I know cider is not beer, but it keeps much longer than the barrels of beers, especially certain barrels of beer like a Guinness and stuff. So I understand now why many people just don't risk it. They just risk to not to make a profit, to lose whatever. They're just paying for the air. You understand?
Correct. So it's down to you guys. If you want us to keep 4 or 5 different beers and cider and the smooth black stuff called Guinness, don't forget to come and see us at the Marika Lounge Bar, and don't forget to sup on a pint or 2.
The surest thing in this job, well, I knew it before. If those of you who know where I worked many years in a good hotels, and I know all we've been passing through the seminars of every single subject of it because we were in the like a guest relation department, and we had to know all these details. But most of the bars or restaurants, and in my opinion they're right, they don't want to risk. And the most insurance thing is to have the bottles rather than to risk with a barrel, because once you open the barrel it costs you, let's imagine 50 or 60 euros. I'm just saying the price for example. And then you just sold a couple of pints, or maybe at least 10 even. And then it's just staying there and waiting for its time. Believe me or not, you just have to throw it away. After a week or 10 days, it's useless. So now I understand why they prefer cans or the bottles mostly. This is no, I knew it before, but I didn't know that it's so principle. And it's that principle when for example, automatically, without you to count in the time, how long time it's been open, and you're serving that very beer to the customer, and the customer is not happy. This is the last thing that me or Mr. Paul would like to do. We want you all be happy. So whether it's going to be a barrel concerning the other types of beer or not, we should think really a lot, because this is the way.
So it depends on you guys. If you want to keep the Guinness, keep on coming in and buying the Guinness. We're going to stock a wide array of bottled beers as well, because lots of people like it in bottles. They're like Budweiser, Corona. I know a man called Johnny.
Yeah.
He likes that. And he said if we stock it, he's going to come in and drink it all night. So that's a great, great thing as well.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of drinks, lots of wine, spirits as well, obviously.
Yeah. And also we're going to have Estrella. So I said in the beginning it's going to be the secret. now
And now the cat is out of the bag.
I cannot keep away anything of you. If you understand me, I would like you to be aware of everything we are doing, especially of those guys and those family members who are our regular watchers. Many of you, and I don't want to name I don't know to start naming some of you and missing a few of you, but many of you know that everything we do, we want to open that secrets or the box up and show you or tell you or just share with you what is going to be and how it's going to be, whether we're going to be on time or not going to be on time, but we're sure that as Mr. Paul said, 99%, well, we leave that 1% to God's will.
But we'll be open for the grand opening on the 15th of March 2025. Many people who watch know we'll be open for another grand opening on the 16th of March, and we're going to do it all over again on the 17th, which just happens to be St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to get all dressed head to toe in green. Are you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, if you'll come into the grand opening on the 17th, don't forget to bring something in green as we pay homage to St. Patrick's Day. And of course, there will be a pint of Guinness and some Murphy's, that other smooth drink from Southern Ireland.
Murphy's. What is Murphy's?
Well, I'm going to say it's a Guinness, but it's not a Guinness. I'll get shot now, obviously, but it's something similar to a Guinness, slightly different, I think. I'm not an expert on beers. Drop in the comments.
Nowadays, so I said to you guys about Estrella, but Estrella, as I was told, and you cannot know all this statistic. It's a statistic that man who provides these drinks and beverages is well aware about that, and he told me about that Estrella is very well popular in British people and foreign people, not with local
not with the
people.
locals.
And local people prefer more some other drinks, and it's just due to something that they like or they don't like. For example, Stella Artois, we have in that very niche, we have that flyer or whatever a huge flyer
The
under the
stock there as well,
glass.
in
It
bottles.
sells Stella Artois, and
That's like a posh beer, isn't it? Well, that's what they say anyway.
I
But we'll
remember.
stock a wide array of beers, and if there's a beer that you want, canned, bottled, you drop in the comments and let us know, and we'll do our very, very best
Yes,
to get it for you.
really important. If you, if beer is your very famous drink, and if beer is one of your drinks that you would sometimes order and relax with,
And cider,
and cider,
very popular.
yeah, and cider.
So we'll have cider on draft, and we'll have various other brands, obviously in cans or bottles.
Yes, and now at the end of this day, me and Mr. Paul will sit down and go through all these pages and pages where we got some discounts, of course, because we're gonna cooperate with these people and with this company. We're gonna sit down, count very well what we want to order, and the guys will bring it, deliver here. Also a very good fact that we're going to be presented by every single glass of pint glasses.
That's true, yes. I forgot about that.
Which made me happy, you know, because it's one, not problem, one detail is
Well, it's
off.
one less thing that you've got to think about and
yes,
buy.
yes. And I'm still running for the documents, the papers, and of course we don't want to do anything, and I mean anything against the law, anything against the rules. As the rules going, we will follow every single law or every single rule which up to us, which we have to follow. In my opinion, this is the most important and very, very impossible not to follow this, because on how you're gonna start depends all your way through.
Correct.
Correct.
So don't forget to keep coming back for the updates 2 or 3 times a week as we progress and take a rundown ramshackle bar on Bar Street to the greatest bar in the world, with a bit of bling and a bit of glamour, with that girl's name above the door and little old me in the background. Please don't forget to come and see us. Please don't forget to hit the like, smash that subscribe. That doesn't cost you a single penny. But if you would like to gift us a virtual coffee or 2, and it'd be very, very much appreciated, wouldn't it? Yes. Go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. All you have to do is Google these magic words: Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page. You can read a little bit more about us and a comment or 2. And we all like to read the comments, don't we? And fingers crossed, you will gift us that virtual coffee as a thank you, as a gesture of goodwill. Or join us as a superstar member, like a man called Jig Phil and his girl Duchess Sharon in downtown Cornwall. Wall of Fame, don't forget it. If you want to get your name on a brick on the Wall of Fame, on the Hollywood staircase, hunt us down on PayPal, Paul G. Cyprus. And we thank you very, very much indeed. I think it's time for the big, big goodbye.
Before we say a big, big goodbye, I would like to say a huge hello to Julie's daughter, Natalie. She's watching with Julie sometimes our videos, and thank you for watching us, my dear Natalie. Wishing you all the best in life, and we hope that one day we will meet here in this lovely, beautiful island of love, and especially in our lounge bar. We just wish you could come, but we were so happy to see Julie and Richard, and of course Leo, and of course a boy Jack. We are really happy that we have all of you, luxury, beautiful people from in and out. Many thanks for it. Thank you again and again to all of the guests of the channel, of course, and to some guys who are just joining us and watching us and finding us here, there from different channels. We are really appreciated, and kissing you from the bottom of our 2 hearts.
Yes, indeed. A massive, massive thank you to Sir Richard, of course, his very own blonde beauty, Lady Julie of the Nash, and a big Calimera to Julie's daughter, Princess Natalie. Thank you very, very much for your contributions to the channel. Big shout out to my little mate, who's not that little anymore, Viscount Leo, and of course the punching man, Sir of the Jack.
Yes, Leo is really taller than me now. So many kisses and goodbye.
Thanks for watching, and we'll look forward to your company again very, very soon.
Indeed.
Indeed.